going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. And today we have massive unboxing number 18 for you guys, the Shapeways edition. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video. Today we have a rather unique massive unboxing with the 18th installment, as today this is going to be a Shapeways exclusive massive unboxing. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video, like I said. And with all that being said, we're going to waste no further time and we're going to get into it. So like I said, today we have a huge massive unboxing of Shapeways aircraft. Now yes, you're probably wondering, how the heck can you have a massive unboxing with the size with a box that's like not that big at all, like the size of your hand? Well, guys, these Shapeways aircraft are super small and they fit into these plastic bags very easily. I believe we have about 30 Shapeways aircraft in here. I paid around $185 for all of these, but regardless, I am super excited for them. And this is definitely going to be the best mixed bag I probably will ever order from Shapeways. There's a little bit of everything in here. We have military, general aviation, commercial, or civil, I should say. Literally everything is encompassed in this box, and I am super excited for it. So just a little bit of background here before we get started on this video. You can skip ahead if you don't want to hear this, but I'm kind of going to give my plans and the logistics. So obviously, I was really hoping to make another Shapeways order after the first one that was done in around March and April of last year. That was very successful, and we utilized all those aircraft. Now, I was getting ready to make another order. However, unfortunately, due to my mono illness, I did not get a chance to do that till now. So finally getting things caught back up to speed. And there's been a lot of things that I've talked about with the aircraft that we're going to find in this box. I'll be honest, I can't remember every single one off the top of my head. I have quite a few ideas, but regardless, I'm super excited for them, and there's going to be a lot of good ones in here. I think, like I said, I paid around $185 for this box. There's a lot of aircraft in here. This is really going to have me set up pretty well for a while. I will probably make another order within the next few months, but this is kind of going to be that like foundation step, and this is why it isn't a massive unboxing today. I'm super excited to get into this, everybody. I'm going to talk about my plans for all the aircraft one by one as we unbox them, if that's fine with you guys, but there's going to be a lot of great additions to my collection with this small package right here. Yes, it is small, but it is a unit, let's be honest. So with all that being said, everybody, we're not going to waste any further time, and we are going to get started with the Shapeways box. This is coming from the Hardin in New York in Queens, which is really cool. Really excited. Most of these are from the italki guy, once again, as he usually always does a really good job, and there is some exceptions this time around, so we'll encompass those one by one as we get into this package. But again, you guys may see some legit reactions because there's a couple I probably forgot, but I have the majority of them remembered off the top of my head. And no, I'm not going to cheat by looking at that invoice. I'm just going to put that over to the side, and these will be some surprises. So with all that being said, everybody, I'm going to take them out one by one, kind of show you guys what we got, and then we'll go into each and every one. So got some pretty good bubble wrap here on the top for quite an assortment of planes. I'm already seeing several bags, so this is going to be awesome. So here we go, everybody. So let's do this. I'm just going to hold it up like this and kind of just go one by one, I suppose. This is the, I think these are the F-16s. These are actually the T-38s. So T-38s times 2. Really excited for those T-38s. Those are going to be great. I'll talk about my plans for those at some point. This is the Piper Warrior I got. That's kind of self-explanatory if you've seen my recent videos as of late. But we'll talk about that more in depth here in a moment. But very excited for that. That's going to be a unit for the collection. Next up, we have the... I can't see what they are. It's some sort of private jet. I can't tell, but we'll figure it out when we unbox it. It'll make sense once I unbox it, I'm sure. These are the F-16s. Very excited about that. That may be self-explanatory too. Here we go. This is our Gulfstream G650. Been very excited for this. I am shocked how big it is. I was not expecting that, but that's going to be a unit. Really excited about that. Next up, we have our 2 Cessna Citation X's. These are also going to be great. Really excited. Kind of forgot I got those, but I'm not complaining. Very happy about that. What else do we have, man? This is just Merry Christmas all over again, literally. Okay, this is a really cool set. There's gonna be some interesting painting to be done here, but we have a Baron 58, a Cessna 310, and a Gulfstream G550. Very interesting set. It only came in gray, so that's why I got it, but that's fine. We'll put some decals on those, and those are gonna be looking fresh. Very excited about that. I cannot tell what is in here. Those are, I believe those are my Cirrus SR-22s. I'm very excited about those. Those are going to be awesome. Very excited about that. Let's see. These are the Embraer 120s I got. Or, sorry, these are the Beechcraft 1900s. Those are going to be great. I will talk about that more in depth here in a minute. Man, it doesn't end, does it? Goodness. These are my... Why is there 4? I'm getting confused somewhere. I can't even tell. These are my Learjet 75s. That's making some more sense. Those are looking really good. We are almost to the bottom, guys. Here's my Embraer 145s without winglets. We'll talk about those more in a minute. Those are probably making some sense. These are my Embraer 145s with winglets. These may be making some sense too. Definitely have ideas for those. And that's the box. Wow, goodness. That is Shapeways galore, y'all. That is $175 worth just flowing onto the table. I don't even know where we're going to start this video. This is just incredible. Just look at all these guys. That is unreal. I guess we'll probably just start with just random ones and kind of progress up. Regardless, I'm super excited and I hope you guys are too. Let's do this. Alrighty guys, I think we'll just start with some of the smaller ones and just start working our way through. Really excited once again, and I hope you guys are as well. So we're going to start right here. This is something. Actually, let's start with... I'm actually going to start with my pride and joy right here. This is the Piper Warrior. Really excited about this. As you guys know, I have been flying the Piper Warrior in real life. That'll be changing a little bit. It may have already changed as this video is coming out, but I'll talk about that more in depth at a later time. And it is tiny, man, but I'm so excited to have the aircraft that I fly in 1:400 scale. It is not much bigger than a Cessna, and rightfully so, because it's really not, but I mean, it is tiny. But let's take a look at this little guy, the Piper Warrior 28, or PA-28, pardon me. Alrighty, everybody, here we go with the Piper Warrior PA-28 161. Of course, as you guys know, this is the aircraft I've started my flight training on. That will be changing likely, though, but I'll talk about that more in depth at a later time. But it's still really cool to have this aircraft, and it's going to be very realistic for the GA setups. So it's pretty hard to see, but let's see if we can go into detail. Right here, we have the propeller along with the nose landing gear right here. Here is the engine area right here around the propeller. Then we have the cockpit windows right here as well, where they would be. I'll be painting those on at some point. We also have the wings as well. They're looking really nice. We have the main landing gear on the bottom as well. Panning into the back, of course, this is where the 4 seats would be. Then we have the rear of the fuselage back here. Antennas would be about here. We also have the tail and the horizontal stabilizers as well on this guy. This thing is an absolute unit. I can barely hold it. I don't want to break it, so I'm being very careful. But this thing is an absolute unit. What a way to start off this unboxing. Very happy to get this in the collection. It looks really good. It looks a little wonky maybe, but it's really hard to see, so I'm not complaining too much. I'll have to put a little piece on the back to keep it from propping down like that. But ultimately, this is a really cool aircraft. It sucks that the planes I fly in real life are so small right now, but it's all good. This thing is absolutely beautiful, and I'm so excited to have it in my collection. Just an awesome moment right here, and it's going to be a unit. But I'll talk more about the other aircraft. The next Shapeways order will encompass the next one, but at the time that I made this order, I was unsure. But regardless, this is still super cool, and what a unit this is right here, my guys. Okay, I'm just going to go for some surprise action because I thought that it would be fun to kind of do some surprise stuff. So this is going to be a small aircraft. I'm not sure which ones yet, but I think it's going to be really good regardless. Really small, or actually not too small. These are the F-16s, so going for a little bit of variety right here. So let's talk about these F-16s. Sorry that we're kind of all over the place, but it's going to be good, I promise. So you're probably wondering, some of you may be wondering why I got F-16s. Well, first off, they are amazing, but second off, the Tulsa Vipers, the 138th wing, y'all. I've been wanting to represent that for such a long time, and this is going to be the perfect opportunity. I have plans to paint these gray, and they are obviously going to represent the Tulsa Vipers. I hope to get more than just 4 of them, because there's probably about 15 of them in the real fleet, but I thought that I would start with 4 and see how these are. So I'm really excited for these, and they're going to be awesome. So let me get these cut out and show you guys. Here they are, everybody. They are looking amazing. Let's go into the full detail. Little bigger aircraft this time around, but still looking good. Here we got the nose cone that's looking really nice, along with the glass cockpit where the pilots would sit, of course. Here's the nose landing gear. This looks really nice on this aircraft, in my opinion. Well done by Shapeways, or the Italki guy, I should say. Then we have the missiles right here. Those are looking great as well. Really nice detail throughout. We have the bottom side where all those great pieces of technology would be utilized, I suppose. There's kind of different things that they use the bottom of the fuselage for. But regardless, here's the tail fin as well in the horizontal horizontal stabilizers. They look really nice too, and I'm very, very happy with how these turned out, and the bottom pieces as well. These are going to be great for the Tulsa Vipers. I'm definitely planning to get more of these in the future, but I think 4 is a really nice start. Again, I think they look really nice, and I'm very, very happy with how these look. Very pleased to finally get my first military Shapeways aircraft. These are going to be awesome. Next up the bat, everybody, who knows what we have in the bag? I'm really excited regardless. These look a little bit bigger as well. Let's see. I think I know what these are. Let me see. Yes, okay, I believe these are, I think I got 8 of them. I thought it was 4, but I think I got 8. Cirrus SR-22s. Really excited to have these. So there's kind of a little bit of a backstory with these, but pretty much long story short, I really like these aircraft, and there's a very good chance that I'll be flying these in college at some point. So I thought it would be really cool to get some now. So as we break apart the sills, they're probably all going to start flying out, which is kind of the objective. But Oklahoma State University has Cirrus aircraft. Southeastern Oklahoma State University has Cirrus aircraft. Kansas State University just got their first Cirrus aircraft, and OU is the only school I'm considering that doesn't have these Cirrus aircraft. But they're really nice, and they are also very common as well. I've seen quite a few of them over the years, so I thought that this would be a really good time to get them, as long as I don't break the wings. And here are all 8 of those Cirrus aircraft, everybody. These are looking awesome. This one in the back did suffer a landing gear injury, pardon me, but I'll be able to fix that up. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to use all 8, but I'm definitely going to use at least 4 of them or so. May sell a couple of these, so we'll see, but definitely getting 8 of them for that price was incredible. So yes, 8 Cirrus SR-22 aircraft. Really excited to have these. These will just be private ones. I may do some colleges as well. We'll see. It just depends on what happens. Sorry about that phone call, guys, but like I was saying, I definitely want to do some private Cirruses along with maybe some colleges and different things. So we'll see. If anybody has any ideas, let me know. But these aircraft are so small, it's going to be kind of hard. It's going to be similar to the Cessna 172s. But here we go. I got the 3-way propeller right here that looks really nice. Then we got the nose landing gear as well, the unique design of the Cirrus, of course. Got where the cockpit windows would be along with the seats. I believe there are 4 in the Cirrus. I could be wrong. It's 4 or 2 for sure. Then we got the main landing gear as well with their unique shapes along with the wings as well. Let me see if I can kind of give you guys a little bit better of a view there. And then we have the tail and horizontal stabilizers as well. I believe these are really nice aircraft to train in. I'll be sure to attest to that as soon as I start in these at some point. Probably maybe my instrument rating. We'll see. I think everywhere kind of varies a little bit, but regardless, really excited to hopefully utilize these aircraft at one point or another, and I think they look really nice. But if anybody has anything they would particularly like to see with these Cirrus aircraft, let me know. I would definitely be appreciative of that. And I may put a couple on eBay just because I thought it was 4, but I got 8. So yes, but regardless, definitely going to utilize at least 4 of them, or may do all 8. We'll see. That's actually not a bad idea. I may do all 8. If anybody has ideas, let me know. Alrighty, next up the bat. I don't know what these are. We'll have to see. I'm taking a guess these are maybe the Learjets. No, these are not. Let's see. I can't tell what these are. These are oh, these are my Phenom 300s. Yes, very excited to have the Phenoms on property at long last. So as you guys know, there's a ton of Phenoms floating around, excuse me. NetJets, AirShare. I'm gonna have to get scissors. I thought those were gonna come out. NetJets, AirShare, FlexJet. I think FlexJet. I'm pretty sure. They're everywhere, which is really cool. So these are going to be great. Definitely want to do a NetJets one if I can make delivery happen, but for sure a private one with the other one probably. But yes, NetJets Phenoms, very common. So really excited to have these on property. Let's take a look. Beginning right here in the front, we have the cockpit windows along with the very unique nose shape right here that looks really nice. Then we have the nose landing gear right here as well with the main cabin, the fuselage. I think these hold around 12 or so, probably, maybe a few more. We also have the very unique engines of this aircraft. I think they look really cool, along with the winglets as well and the main landing gear. Of course, these Shapeways aircraft aren't the most detailed, but they still look really nice. Again, thinking a NetJets and potentially a private one of sorts. Honestly, not sure yet, but there's a lot of Phenoms. Again, I'm taking any request on the other aircraft, like the F-16s. Bought those for a reason. The ERJ-145s, I have ideas and will probably execute But on these other ones, I'm definitely up for suggestions. So, but of course I bought these because I had ideas, but I always want to integrate really cool ideas from the fans. So if you guys have any ideas, please let me know. But these Phenoms are looking awesome. Okay, this is our last small baggie. These are probably are these the Learjet 75s? I think maybe. Man, there's so many bags on the floor. I kind of feel like a little congested on area space, but regardless, these are actually the T-38s. Very excited about these. So as you guys may know, I've seen quite a few of these in real life. I've seen training ones along with Shepherd Air Force Base ones and all kinds of T-38s. So I definitely have ideas. I'm thinking a Shepherd's Air Force Base would be really cool, but the problem is I'm not very sure that I could make a really good one, but I could try. I really want to get some customs done. If anybody does custom Shapeways stuff, please let me know. I know there's one guy on Instagram, been trying to get in touch with him, but I think he's really busy, unfortunately. But regardless, if any of you do them, please let me know. I would be very appreciative of that. But yeah, definitely some sort of trainers with these. I'll try one Shepherd and one trainer probably with these, but these will definitely be making appearances at Tulsa. I don't know if these go to other airports. The Shepherd one particularly a lot. I think the training ones are everywhere, but regardless, let's take a look. Up there at the front, we got the cockpit windows where they would be, along with the unique nose cone. I'm going to have to get that piece off. I will make sure to do that. Have the nose landing gear right there as well, along with the main landing gear. The very unique wing design of the T-38, I think it looks really, really cool, as you can see right there. And here are the main landing gear as well. Then we have the tail and the horizontal stabilizers in the really cool APU area. I don't know if that's an actual APU, but regardless, it looks really, really cool. Then we have the bottom as well. I'm going to just see if I can get that piece off. Much better right there. This is really nice, and I always get the plastic ones just so I can put a coat of spray paint over them. That's usually what I do. Not sure what I'm going to do for the all white ones yet. Normally, I've tried to glue onto them, but they've seemed a little weak in terms of material, so I may try spray paint on those too. But regardless, these are really nice, and again, Shepherd's Air Force Base and a trainer. The NASA one would be really cool, so maybe I'll buy a second round at some point, but regardless, this is really nice. Alrighty, I can't believe we're already almost halfway through our aircraft. That's incredible. It's just with these Shapeways aircraft, there's not a ton to evaluate compared to the other unboxings where we have the full aircraft and everything, and they just come in a bag and everything. But that's still okay because these are really nice. I'm giving you guys my plans with these as well through the videos. So let me know if you guys have any advice, tips, or tricks, or anything you would like to see through these Shapeways videos, and there'll definitely be more to come, of course. Our next aircrafts up are these 4 Learjet 75s. Really excited to finally get Learjets. Tulsa and airports around the United States see a ton of Learjet aircraft. They are super common just because of how awesome they are. I really wanted some other ones, but the 75s were the most common on Shapeways, so that's perfectly fine. But we do get 75s quite a bit. Mostly with these aircraft, this is where I'm probably going to have to use the knife. Here's one of them. I didn't get all of them out because it's going to take some time, but here's what I recommend. I'm going to give you guys actually a tutorial real quick on the best way to get these out of their compartments because it's really tricky. So what I would recommend doing is being very careful, of course, but getting a knife. And what I would recommend is putting your knife right on the corner on a table like this. If you guys see what I'm doing, right on the corner, so it's very close. And I would just press really hard down on that little piece right there. And then if you press hard enough, it will come, or it will break. It just takes some time. It's kind of hard to show you guys on camera. It's hard to get leverage on it, but there it goes. And then finally that breaks off, and then you can start peeling them off just like that. But yeah, just be really careful and you'll be good on that. But if you get any of these, the white material, plastic or whatever it's called, that's when you're gonna need to use that technique. On the plastic, you can use scissors. That's much easier, the ones that we previously had in here. But really excited to get this in here. This is looking really good, this Learjet 75. So let's evaluate it. First off, my plans with these, just private ones. I don't think many corporations really operate these nowadays since they're so dated, but the bigger like NetJets, FlexJet, all of those guys, AirShare, these are more like private owners, so I'm thinking of doing 4 private ones, but if anybody has any ideas, please let me know. But this is looking really nice. So cockpit windows along with the nose landing gear door, the nose cone looking really nice, very unique. Here's where the door would be, the awesome door of the Learjet, of course. Then we have the passenger windows. I think these carry about 10 or so. Then the really cool winglets of the Learjet 75. These look really cool. I'm a big fan of these. I'm very happy with how they came out, excuse me. Then we have the engines as well that look really nice. These are screech jets, y'all. You can hear them from anywhere. And then of course we have the tail and the horizontal stabilizers along with the really cool Learjet piece right there that's always on the bottom there by the APU or the rear section of the fuselage, whatever you'd like to call that. This is looking really good. Very excited to have it. Again, probably some private ones. Just thought of this. I don't want to forget to mention it, but definitely in the market for some Hawkers too. I didn't get that in this order, but that's definitely one on the list. So really pleased with how these Learjets came out, and I'm very excited about them. Looking awesome. Our next aircrafts up the bat are these Beechcraft 1900Ds, I believe, or Cs. They're one of the variants, something like that. Really excited to have these. So what I've been thinking of one for is the Tulsa Sub Air Beechcraft. I thought that would be really cool. And then honestly, I haven't really thought of the other. I just thought these would be really cool. Now I know, I believe it's Embraer Flight. They have a lot of these at DFW and the surrounding areas. So I thought that maybe that would be cool. Let me see if I can show you guys a better example. Just get there on the corner, be really careful, push down. It's easier if you can have it with your hand down there, but it's kind of hard to see if you guys see what I'm doing. But there we go. Just be really gentle with it, and eventually that piece will finally break. But I wish Shapeways did this a little bit in a more, like, I don't know what the proper word would be. In a much lighter material, if you will. That's kind of what I was looking for. But again, super excited to have these now. But what I was saying for the other one is maybe an Embraer Flight. That's what I'm thinking, something like that. I think they come to Albuquerque too. So, and they have came to Tulsa in the past. Honestly, if I had to complain with these Shapeways aircraft, it's just that almost all of them are tail heavy. Yes, I understand it's very difficult to, especially with aircraft like these, to make them not tail heavy, but it's just unfortunate that I have to super glue a piece of plastic onto the back to keep it standing up. But hey, it's definitely nice to finally have some really cool aircrafts like these. But this one's looking really good. We have the nose cone along with the nose landing gear. That honestly probably could see maybe a little bit more detail, but maybe it's kind of hard on the Beechcraft. I'm not completely sure. We have the cockpit windows along with the propellers. These are looking great as well. We have the middle of the fuselage. This looks like a passenger variant, but I'll probably use it for cargo stuff. They're in the main landing gear as well. Those are looking good too. Then we have those really cool pieces that we saw in the Learjet as well back there, along with the really cool horizontal stabilizers, as those have pieces on the bottom. I think they're supposed to be there, but I'll double check. But they look really nice regardless. And then you have the winglets too and all that fun stuff. This is looking like a really nice Beechcraft aircraft. Again, I believe that these will be used for, sorry, just making sure I'm in the right ballpark. The Sub Air and hopefully the Embraer Flight as well. But really excited to have these on property. They look really good, and this will be a really cool prop addition to the fleet. Next up, we have the Cessna Citation 10s. Really excited to have these as well. I've seen only a couple of these, but you will see a lot of these at airports like Orange County and kind of Reno, kind of Tulsa, Dallas Love Field, Teterboro, White Plains, airports like that. Van Nuys, you know, sorry, I was trying to put some force into this, but I think you guys understand what I'm trying to say. And the tail heavy curse continues, but that's all right. I honestly thought that the Citation was going to be able to stand up by itself, but that's not happening, it looks like. But definitely a little bit bigger than I anticipated, but it is a very large aircraft, so it does make sense. But let's take a look. Got where the cockpit windows would be, and then we have the nose landing gear right here. Pretty similar to that Beechcraft. I think they could have did a little bit better of a job, but it's okay. Then we have the fuselage. Again, I think it's somewhere in the ballpark of maybe 15 tops, probably 10-ish. But it looks really nice. Those winglets are looking awesome. You will find some with winglets and without. They had the winglets, so I decided to go for the winglets. Main landing gear as well, and then the wings. Obviously not much detail, but this is Shapeways, y'all. And then we have the beautiful engines, which are amazing, along with the horizontal stabilizer and the vertical stabilizer. This aircraft's looking really nice. My intent for these two is just private ones. They have a lot with the just baseline gold and black stripes, so I'll probably do one like that. Not sure about the other one, but I think these are going to be really nice. Also, I thought I would mention this. If anybody knows of like a really thin paint pen that would work on this, please let me know. I could try a Sharpie fine tip if it was really small. I'm thinking that may be my best bet, honestly. But if there would be like some sort of like really cool thing that would work on this to put those stripes on there, please let me know. But I think that fine tip idea is not my worst idea. I think I'm going to try that, but that's kind of my assumption or kind of my thought right now. Let me know what you guys think, but regardless, I'm super excited. Already almost done. This is crazy, y'all, but these are awesome. How about this? Next up, we have the really cool little trio. This was like, I think, $11, so this is a really good deal for 3 of these. We have the Gulfstream G550, a Cessna 310, and a Baron 58 in this really unique configuration. I don't know what the desire was here, but I'm not complaining. These look really good. We'll start with this Baron, trying to get it off. Okay, long story short, there's a piece in the middle that I'm going to have to spend quite a bit of time working on to make that happen, so that's unfortunate. I'm going to try to avoid that on this Cessna 310 right here as I try to get it out, but unfortunately that piece in the middle is really becoming a pain, but we'll see what I can do to hopefully avoid that. I'll keep you guys informed on the Cessna 310 here. Okay, so I was able to trim it down and it's looking really good on the Cessna 310. I'm going to try it for the Baron. Alrighty, so the Gulfstream G550, unfortunately, I pressed too hard when I was trying to get the thing off and unfortunately broke. So that's undergoing some super glue repair right now, and that will be in the video here, probably later in the video. But here we have the Cessna 310 along with the Baron 58. These are some really nice aircraft, so let's take a look at these. Starting with the Baron 58 right here, we have the cockpit windows along with the nose cone and the nose landing gear, and then we have their propellers on both sides as well. Very nice multi-engines right here. We also had the wingtips. They're very unique wingtips of the Baron. Actually, this is the Cessna 310, I think. Maybe I could be wrong on that. I think it's the Cessna 310. My apologies. But we got the passenger windows right here along with the tail and the horizontal stabilizer. I'm pretty sure this is the Cessna 310, but it looks really nice. Very glad to have this in the fleet. Really neat addition to my collection, and it's going to be very nice in the model airports as well. Then here is the Baron 58. This is looking really nice. Or Cessna 310. They're so similar, I can't tell. I need to get the wingtip things memorized. But we have the nose cone right here with the cockpit windows along with the nose landing gear. Both propellers on both sides. Then we have the wings. Back at the fuselage, horizontal stabilizers, and the tail. Here's a little look underneath. This mount worked really well. That one is still undergoing some process of getting fixed up right now, so so that's looking really nice though regardless, and it still looks really good. And then I think it's good enough to bring it to the frame right now. It's undergoing some major repairs, but right here, hopefully it doesn't break on me. We have the fixed up Gulfstream. If you see that little darker gray color, unfortunately that's the super glue. Hopefully that doesn't turn out as bad as what it's looking right now, but let's take a brief look at it since we're here. Cockpit windows along with the nose landing gear right there as well. It still looks pretty good for the most part. L1 door, all the windows. Then we have the wing with the winglets, and then we have the engine along with the tail and the horizontal stabilizers as well. It's really big. It's honestly almost the size of the 737, a classic, but it looks really nice, and I'm super glad to have it. It looks awesome. These probably aren't the best Shapeways out there, but it was still a good deal, and I'm still very happy to have them in here. It's going to be great for the fleet. Really pleased with them. They look awesome. Alrighty, here we go with the Embraer 145s. This will be a little bit easier. Hopefully I don't end up cutting myself or almost getting hurt again. It wasn't quite that bad, but these are going to be awesome. One is definitely going to be AHA. The other, probably Contour. I'm not quite sure yet, to be quite honest, but I'm really excited regardless. These are looking really good, so let's get these out and take a look. Alrighty, so at the front we have the cockpit windows along with the nose landing gear right here. Then we have that little piece. I'm going to work on trying that off a little bit. The L1 door would be here, and then we got all the passenger windows. I'm so used to the 135s, it's so much longer, but it does look really good. Then we have the wing, not too much detail, but I'm going to fill that in, of course. And then we got the engines and the horizontal stabilizers and the vertical stabilizer. This aircraft's looking really good. Very happy to have it in the fleet. Again, definitely one of these will be AHA. The other one will be probably Contour, but I'm not quite sure yet, so we'll see. But regardless, really excited to have these in the fleet. Or actually, the one Contour has a lot more 135s, so I may reevaluate that, but we'll see. Definitely want to get another round of these, and then the CRJ 900, the gray ones for the Mesa house for sure. But regardless, these are still looking really nice regardless. Next in line right here, we have the Winglet 145s. I'm really excited for these XR aircraft. They're going to be awesome. One, I'm definitely going to go for the Evo Blue United, which I'm super excited about. And the other, I'm thinking Retro Continental Express. I feel like that would be really cool. If I didn't have the Continental Globe United already, I would probably do that one. But for the retro updates and all, and having even more variety to the fleet, I think a Continental would be really cool. But these are looking awesome, so let's take a look. These are honestly looking really good in 1:400 scale. I'm really happy with these. Cockpit windows along with the nose cone right here. Then we got the nose landing gear, which that looks better on this aircraft. I'm going to work on that as well, don't worry. Then we got the winglets, the XR, just the different part compared to the 145. We got the main landing gear, of course, the engines, the horizontal stabilizer, and the vertical stabilizer. Really looking nice. I feel like the custom opportunities are endless with these. I may buy another round potentially too. I could do a private one, and then I don't know if there's any others I could do outside the Continental and United Evo because I already have the other United. I'm sure there's something. I would have to look into it, but private's mainly what I'm thinking, but I'll probably do a private on one of those 145s regardless. So really happy with how that's turned out though, so that should be awesome. Can't believe it, but we're already to our final aircraft, so let's take a look at it. The almighty grand finale in the G550 or G650ER. I've been so excited to get one of these. As you guys know, this is my favorite GA aircraft. I haven't seen many of them, but I really hope to see more in the future. What a facility this thing is. This thing looks so nice. Let's take a look at it. Alrighty, our final aircraft, here we go. We got the cockpit windows along with the nose landing gear. Sorry, there goes my phone. But then we also have the winglets. These are so nice on G650ER. I believe these hold about 15 people or so, maybe 20. I'm not quite sure. Somewhere in that ballpark probably. But then, of course, we have the really nice detail through the wings here, or what will be really nice detail. Then on the bottom, of course, we have the really nice main landing gear. Those look really good. Those are definitely the best I've seen to this point by far. Then we have the engines as well, along with the horizontal stabilizer and vertical stabilizer. Honestly, I'm not sure what kind of private aircraft. I may mimic it off the one I saw that the Walmart's daughter owns. I know that's kind of a tongue twister, but that's the one that I've seen, the Walmart's daughters. It's like 515 something something. But still really, really cool to see this aircraft, and I'm really excited to finally have a Gulfstream in my collection. It's incredible that we're already through this, man. That's crazy. That went so fast. But we have so many awesome models, so let's line them up and evaluate them. These are awesome. There it is, everybody. The 30 plus Shapeways model unboxing from Massive Unboxing 18. What a facility on hand. Absolutely incredible. I'm just going to go one by one here with the tripod and kind of show you guys everything. A little sneak peek of something else going on over there you guys have already seen. Got the Piper Warrior right there. Very pleased with that. Along with that, we have the Cessna 310, the Baron 28. Going to make for some really nice private use. A variety of Cirrus aircraft. There's the one broken, but we have a variety throughout here. These are going to be for private and maybe some college use as well. Panning back up to the top, we got our two T-38s, one Shepherd, one Training most likely. Our four F-16s for the 138th wing of the Tulsa Vipers. Those are looking really nice as well. Panning over to our Phenom 300s, likely one net jets and one private likely, or something along those lines. Back up to the top, we got our two Beechcraft 1900 that will be used for freighters, the Embraer flight and the Sub-Air most likely. Then we got our Learjets, we got 475s. These will all be private most likely as long as everything goes according to plan as of right now. In the back, sorry about the tripod, got a little firm on me, but we have our two Citation 10s. These will be used for private, and I'm definitely have to work on some tail stops for those most certainly. Then we have our two blank Embraer 145s, AHA and Contour most likely, or potentially a private, probably a private in the Embraer, in a AHA probably, my bad. Then we have our two Embraer 145s with winglets, United Evo and Continental Express. Really excited for those. The Gulfstream G550 gray, not sure, probably just some sort of private. I actually could do a military one. That's not a bad idea. Let me know if you guys think that would be cool. Let me know in the comments. And lastly, the Gulfstream G650ER. That thing is absolutely beautiful. Definitely going to be using that for some sort of private. It's going to be amazing. What a lineup here of Shapeways, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. What a facility on hand. So pleased with how this came out. Thoroughly impressed with all these. Definitely going to have to do a lot of work to get these into the lineup. But these are going to be awesome at Tulsa, Reno, Albuquerque, everywhere. I mean, it's just going to be incredible, and these are just new assets for the collection. Next up, for the next time through Shapeways, feel free to comment, send your recommendations. Also check out that first video if you missed it, just to get caught up to speed. But definitely some Hawkers. Definitely want to work on some Mesa House or Mesa blank CRJ 900, so that's definitely on my list. Potentially some more Embraers, we'll see, probably not, but definitely a potential right there. Not completely sure on that though, we'll see. That's definitely in the cards. Definitely want to do a Swift 737-300, so I wouldn't mind buying one of those, along with the Kalita 747 or 737-400. 747 would be cool, but 737-400 probably. So 737 Classics definitely in the running. There's a lot of options. I could sit here and like tell you everything that I've ever had on my mind, but there's definitely a lot of potential. So feel free to comment, let me know which ones you guys think I should get. But I'm really excited regardless. It's going to be absolutely awesome, and these are looking absolutely incredible. Again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Awesome Shapeways haul right here. Super excited for what's to come, and it's going to be epic. Again, if you'd like to see videos on me doing customs on these, feel free to let me know, and I'd be happy to do that. I still could do the Mesa House CRJ or the Mesa CRJ 900, so that I could throw some more CRJ900s in my next order. So let me know if you guys would like to see something particular. And again, if you have any recommendations, please let me know in the comment sections. But so excited for these to start debuting. They are absolutely awesome and they look incredible. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Absolutely insane Shapeways haul, and I'm so excited for what's to come with the Shapeways lineup indeed. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, everybody. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it, and I'm so excited for what's to come. So with all, sorry, that was a little janky, my bad. So with all that being said, everybody, I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, everybody. My name is Redriveraviation. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe, trust the process, do what you love, and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.